The PGA Tour has been rattled by the amount of high-profile players joining the LIV Golf Series. First, Dustin Johnson has officially announced that he won't be a part of the PGA Tour. Phil Mickelson is also signed up to be on the LIV Invitational Series, so are the big names on the PGA Tour about to drop it all for the Saudi-backed LIV Invitational Series? There's definitely a lot of drama ahead, and we're going to give you all the details. After months of speculations and guesses, here's what we know so far about who's joining the Saudi-backed league, schedules, and what to expect. Welcome to Golf Links. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel to get notifications on new video drops. The new Saudi-backed series is finally ready to come to life on the 8th of June, and all the action will be happening live on the outskirts of London. The interesting thing about the LIV Golf Invitational Series is that up until this moment, it's not recognized by the official World Golf Rankings. This means that everyone participating in this tournament won't be earning any world ranking points. But has that stopped some high-profile names from jumping ship? Apparently not. There have been some shocking and not so shocking announcements from the high-profile players who have signed up to play at the Centurion Club over the last few hours. First, what's the story behind this new tour that's set to be one of the biggest rivals to the PGA Tour? This goes back to 1994, when Greg Norman had some pretty decent ideas about a new breakaway golf tour. The former world number one had the vision of a lucrative golf series with 8 events to showcase some of the best players in the world. However, that idea never saw the light of day until 25 years later, when Greg Norman announced the controversial LIV Golf Invitational Series. The PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan warned players in January 2020 that anyone who joined the LIV Golf Series would face a possible lifetime suspension from the PGA Tour. He was pretty clear that members of the PGA Tour would have to choose between staying on the tour or playing on the new series. Was that enough to scare players into sticking with the familiar tour? The LIV Golf Invitational Series will officially begin on the 9th of June, and we've had quite a few shockers. While some players have rejected requests to play at the Centurion Club in St. Albans, other golfers have signed on and are facing possible bans. The LIV Golf Invitational Series schedule for the inaugural event clashes with the RBC Canadian Open. This is one of many reasons why the PGA Tour has refused to sign releases for players wanting to participate in this rival league. So, who's going to play at the LIV Invitational Series? The announcement started with Phil Mickelson, who hasn't been on the PGA Tour since January after he made comments about Saudi Arabia and the league that led to many backlashes. After several apologies and losing some endorsement deals, Phil disappeared from public view long enough to miss the Masters and his title defense at the PGA Championship. However, we can confirm he will be joining a 48-man field at the LIV Golf Invitational Series after signing a contract worth about $200 million. Unreal. The most surprising name on this list so far is former world number one, Dustin Johnson. It's more shocking when you realize that he's been really loud about not supporting the Saudi-backed league and pledged his loyalty to the PGA Tour in February 2022. However, it looks like everyone has a price, and the LIV Golf Series was able to hit that magic number. On the 7th of June, Dustin Johnson announced his resignation from the PGA Tour, and rumors suggest that the offer on the table was roughly $125 million. Other high-profile players that have decided to join this rival league include Sergio Garcia, Lee Westwood, Martin Kaymer, Graham McDowell, and Ian Poulter. They're all European Ryder Cup stars, and on the list is also a former PGA Tour veteran, Kevin Na, U.S. Amateur Champion James Piot, and Richard Bland, who's a former British Masters champion. Overall, we'll watch 3 former world number one golfers and 7 major champions battle it all out at the Centurion Club. So far, the team list includes 27 players out of the top 150 golfers in the world. While we have a detailed list of players who've been bold enough to let go of the PGA Tour for the Saudi-backed rival league, a few others have maintained their stance on where their allegiance lies. One of them is Bryson DeChambeau, who was also offered about £100 million, but rejected it. But new news today suggests he just might play. Tiger Woods was reportedly offered up to 9 digits, but the golf royalty has been really loud with his rejection of this league. Greg Norman was also not too happy about Rory McIlroy rejecting the rival league and referred to the 4-time major major champion as brainwashed. Meanwhile, Jack Nicklaus, who's currently the host of the Memorial Tournament on the PGA Tour, doesn't care about the money either and believes that his allegiance will always be to the PGA Tour. The idea of the LIV Golf Invitational Series doesn't seem like such a bad one, so what exactly is the controversy all about? Rumors of the rival league came to life in 2019, but it started to take form in 2021 after the formation of the LIV Golf Investments. The majority shareholder of this entity is Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, which made a $300 million commitment to the tour after appointing Greg Norman as its CEO. Threats of a lifetime ban to players by the PGA Tour weren't enough to stop LIV Golf from announcing an 8-event schedule for the $225 million Invitational Series. However, the major source of controversy here is the ties that LIV Golf seems to have with the Saudi government through PIF. Greg insists that LIV Golf Investments doesn't answer to the Saudi government or the chairman of LIV Golf, who has a questionable human rights record. So far, events are still set to take place as scheduled, with 48 players competing against each other using the traditional stroke play method. LIV appointed team captains will use the snake draft format to select 3 open team positions, while the best 3 scores will count for the final round. The team with the overall lowest score after 54 holes will be named the team winner of the event. The rules are slightly different in the seeded team championship, a knockout tournament with 4 rounds. The top 4 seeds automatically make it through the first round, while 8 more teams will compete to see who qualifies for the quarterfinals. It might just be 8 events in this tournament, but players will be going home with pockets full of cash after this is all over. The prize purse is a whopping $25 million for the first 7 events. $20 million out of this prize money will be shared between the 48-man field, while $5 million is exclusively for the top 3 teams at the end of each week. So what does the winner go home with? A mouth-watering $4 million. This is way more than the $2.7 million that Justin Thomas took home for his PGA Championship win and the earnings for Scottie Scheffler's win at the Masters. At the LIV Golf Invitational Series, no player goes home empty-handed, as players are guaranteed a minimum of $120,000 just for participating and completing 54 holes of the tournament. The top 3 players of the season, who have played in a minimum of 4 out of 8 tournaments in the rival league, have a $30 million fund to split between them. However, the big guns are coming out at the season finale in Miami, where the prize purse doubles from $25 million to a breathtaking $50 million. In addition, winning the team pockets $16 million. Really, how many people can say no to that much cash? Despite the controversies surrounding the LIV Golf Invitational Series, the first event starts in London June 9th. 2 of these events will be in Asia, while 5 will be in the US. The 30th of June to the 2nd of July is for the event at Pumpkin Ridge GC in Portland, and the team moves on to Trump National Golf Club between July 29th and 31st. The next US-based tournament takes place between September 2nd and September 4th in Boston, while Chicago will host the LIV Golf Invitational Series between September 16th and 18th. The next stop, Bangkok, where the tournament will hold from the 7th of October to the 9th at the Stonehill Golf Club before moving on to the Royal Greens Golf Club the following week. Finally, the season-ending team championship has been scheduled for the 27th of October to 30th at Trump National Doral in Miami. This is a packed schedule, but plans are to extend this to 10 events in next year's calendars. Fans worldwide will be on the Centurion Club in St. Albans on the 9th of June as we eagerly watch how things play out in this bitter battle between the PGA Tour and the LIV Golf Invitational Series.